Entrepreneurs are, understand everything that they can know, and then they know what they don't know, and then they have theories that they test like crazy. Combinator or 500 Startups or Accelerate Labs in Chicago. These programs are smart groups of entrepreneurs apply, they have an idea, these programs then help them to succeed. And so the way they differentiate themselves is by how they, what's the culture of this community, what kind of help do you get along the way. 500 Startups has a bunch of mentors that are associated, and so they come in. So instead of just getting Paul Graham, you get Dave McClure plus these 20 other people or 50 other people or however many it is. I mean, Dave McClure would tell you that his focus is entirely, or his personal focus is on viral marketing and social media. And Y Combinator has a relationship with Facebook and gets you Facebook data, and Mark Zuckerberg has dinner with you. And so, to the degree that you have some kind of proprietary information or data source or whatever, those things are pretty valuable. They have figured out how to create a really valuable network of successful and thoughtful and most importantly, energetic entrepreneurs. And then there's this broader universe of entrepreneurs who've been in the Y Combinator program already. And some of them are people who are well known and been successful. There was the company Heroku that got sold to Salesforce. And then Airbnb, lots of people are excited about, and Dropbox. It's just this universe of information that I think is super valuable. The other thing that Y Combinator has, or Paul Graham in particular and his team have figured out, is how to help you fundraise. And so they have this very smart kind of process where you get in the program and you work on your product, and by the end of the summer, you have to demo something, you have to have decided if you're building a real company, and then you go out and raise money. And it's even more explicit now because Yuri Milner and Ron Conway have created this fund that you automatically get, I forget, $150,000, right? So now you don't even have to fundraise, right? Someone like Peter Thiel, who's spending all his time telling students that they should drop out of school and focus on building things, built his company that made him his first millions of dollars with a bunch of his Stanford classmates. So, yeah, maybe he would have met them somewhere else, but he didn't. He met them in college. So I just think it's a little ironic that, you'd say, oh, well, quit. Except I didn't, and I got all my co-founders at Stanford. I'm not saying that you would never go to Y Combinator instead of doing a master's program, but I definitely think it is not great advice to say, oh, why would you go to college when you can start a startup?
On College was originally something more with like mentorship structures and an actual structured system, but has moved away to more of a macro level social movement. What I want to be able to do with Uncollege is provide a place for individuals who want to structure their own higher education. Uncollege.org is going to become a blog and website collating resources, basically. Not just lists of websites that you can go to develop mentorship relationships, but rather strategies that you can use to go out and connect with individuals